How stable is the United States today? Is it prepared for the unexpected? These are the questions we must ask ourselves as we take a closer look at the current state of our nation. In the political realm, the landscape is ever-changing, with polarizing viewpoints causing a divide that seems to grow wider by the day. The political climate is like a chessboard, with moves and counter-moves that can change the course of the game in an instant. Turning to the economy, it's a mixed bag of highs and lows. On one hand, we're seeing innovation and growth in certain sectors. On the other, we're grappling with rising inflation and a job market that's struggling to regain its footing. The economic landscape is akin to a roller coaster ride, filled with thrilling peaks and daunting drops that leaves us holding our breaths, wondering what's around the next bend. Socially, we're witnessing a time of profound change. Movements for justice and equality are gaining momentum, challenging long-held beliefs and systems. Yet these movements also stir controversy and conflict, creating an atmosphere of uncertainty and tension. Recent events have underscored the unpredictability of these spheres. Natural disasters, cyber attacks, public health crises. These are not just headlines on a news ticker. They're real, tangible challenges that our nation is grappling with right here, right now. The importance of being prepared in these times cannot be overstated. Preparedness is not about fear. It's about having the foresight to understand that our world can change rapidly and drastically. It's about having the resilience to weather the storms that come our way and the resourcefulness to adapt when the landscape shifts beneath our feet. As we can see, the United States is facing numerous challenges that are putting a strain on its stability. The unpredictability of our political, economic, and social climates underscores the need for readiness. It's a stark reminder that the calm before the storm can be deceiving, and the only certainty in our world is change. So, how prepared are we for the unexpected? That's the question we need to keep asking ourselves. In the last 24 hours, several events have occurred that could have significant implications for the future of the United States. First, we've seen an uptick in cyber attacks on key infrastructure. Security agencies report that these attacks are increasingly sophisticated and widespread. The potential impact? Disruption of essential services like electricity, water, and communication systems. Imagine a day without power or a week without access to clean water. The outcomes could range from inconvenience to full-blown crises, affecting the safety and well-being of all U.S. citizens. Secondly, there's been a surge in extreme weather events. From the scorching heat waves in the west to the destructive hurricanes in the east, these are not isolated incidents. They are part of a broader pattern linked to climate change. The potential impacts are multifaceted, from food and water scarcity to the displacement of populations. These events could also strain emergency services, making it harder for them to respond to other crises. Thirdly, we've seen a deepening of political polarization and social unrest. The division among us has the potential to undermine national unity and stability. The possible outcomes? Increased tensions, civil unrest, even violence. These events could affect the safety and well-being of U.S. citizens, particularly in urban areas. Lastly, we've observed a rise in global tensions. From trade wars to territorial disputes, the world seems more volatile than ever. These events could lead to economic instability, even conflict, affecting not only the United States, but the entire globe. So, what does this mean for you and me? It means we need to be vigilant. We need to stay informed about what's happening around us and understand the potential implications of these events. More importantly, we should take steps to protect ourselves and our loved ones. This is not about spreading fear or panic. It's about acknowledging the reality of our world today. It's about understanding that these events are interconnected and they could directly or indirectly affect us. It's about realizing that preparation is not just for the end of the world scenarios, but for the everyday challenges we may face. These events not only underscore the importance of being prepared, but also remind us of the unpredictable nature of our world. They serve as a wake-up call, urging us to pay attention, to be proactive, to be ready. Because when the unexpected happens, it's not just about surviving, it's about thriving. And that's what preparedness is all about. In light of these recent events, the importance of being prepared has never been more apparent. Preparedness, at its core, is about being ready to face unexpected situations with calm, resilience, and resourcefulness. It's about equipping oneself with the knowledge, skills, and supplies necessary to weather the storms of life, whether they come in the form of natural disasters, socioeconomic upheaval, or personal emergencies. Consider the concept of preparedness as not just having a stocked pantry or a first aid kit handy, although these are important. It's also about mental and emotional readiness. It's about having a plan, knowing what to do when disaster strikes, and being able to keep a level head in the midst of chaos. Let's look at some examples to illustrate this point. Think back to major events like Hurricane Katrina, the California wildfires, or the global pandemic that swept the world in 2020. In all these instances, those who were prepared were better able to navigate the challenges they faced, protect their loved ones, and even assist their communities. For instance, during the wildfires, people with evacuation plans in place were able to leave their homes quickly and safely, with essential items packed and ready to go. During the pandemic, those who had a stockpile of necessary supplies avoided the panic buying and shortages that many others experienced. Being prepared also means being adaptable. Change is a constant in life, and the ability to adjust and adapt to new circumstances is a crucial skill. It's about being proactive rather than reactive, about foreseeing potential problems and taking steps to mitigate them before they occur. In a world that is constantly changing and full of uncertainties, preparedness gives us a sense of control. It provides a buffer against fear and panic, and it empowers us to face whatever comes our way with confidence. So, whether it's learning a new survival skill, making a family emergency plan, or stocking up on essential supplies, every step we take towards preparedness is a step towards greater security, resilience, and peace of mind. Being prepared is not just a choice, it's a necessity. So what does all of this mean for us, the community committed to preparedness? In light of these events, the role of our community becomes even more critical. We are the ones who see the signs, who understand the implications, and who are ready to take action when others may be caught off guard. Our readiness is not just for ourselves, but also for the people around us, our families, friends, and communities. Staying informed is paramount. We need to be aware of the world around us, to understand the events unfolding and their potential impact. This means keeping up to date with news, developments, and expert opinions. But it's not just about consuming information. It's about understanding it, dissecting it, and learning from it. Being proactive is key. It's not enough to simply know what's happening. We need to act on it. This could mean reevaluating our preparedness plans, stocking up on additional resources, or learning new skills. The world is constantly changing, and we need to adapt with it. And let's not forget the power of support. In times of uncertainty, it's easy to feel alone, to feel overwhelmed. But we're not alone. We're part of a community, a network of people who understand the importance of preparedness. We can lean on each other, learn from each other, and grow together. Being prepared is more than just having a stocked pantry or a bug-out bag. It's a mindset, a way of life. It's about understanding that the world is unpredictable, that things can change in an instant. It's about having the knowledge, the skills, and the resources to navigate these changes. In these times, the value of our community is immeasurable. We're the ones who will stand tall, who will face the unknown with confidence and resilience. We're the ones who will help others when they're in need, who will share our knowledge and resources. So, let's continue to stay informed, to be proactive, and to support one another. Because in these unpredictable times, our commitment to preparedness is not just beneficial, it's essential. In summary, the U.S. is facing a number of challenges that underscore the importance of being prepared. We've discussed the current state of the nation, highlighting the various pressures and uncertainties we're grappling with. From there, we delved into recent events, exploring their implications on both a national and personal level. These unfolding situations serve as stark reminders of the unpredictable nature of our world. We also underscored the importance of preparedness. It's more than just stockpiling supplies. It's about mental readiness, knowledge, and resilience. Finally, we focused on the role of the preparedness community. This community serves as a beacon, guiding us through these uncertain times, sharing wisdom, insights, and practical tips. Remember, being prepared is not just a choice, it's a necessity. Stay safe, stay informed, and stay prepared.